You've never seen anybody happy with the results that she's done. It's crazy.
Silence. We have other people who today have said, look, we've got an American guy who wants to speak to you. He's a forensic pathologist. He can literally read crime scenes. He wants to look at the tapes. Nothing.
Oh, Pink Menace, thank you so much, my love. Are you related to this or anything in any way? She trolled you, Pink. She was talking about someone with a jazzy name before. Thank you, Pink Menace, my love. Give me that money. Give it here now, Pink Menace, you. Thank you, beautiful. You've been watching, oh? Thank you, beautiful.
Nothing.
Please make sure to follow Pink Menace if you don't already.
So I just, and it is like I'm literally at this point where I'm like, you start questioning everything, you know? You start questioning everything, like...
Just leave them alone.
Was she at the pool that day? Were they all at the pool that day?
Have you heard her? She spent months or weeks, however long it was, saying that I'm going to get justice for the family. Now she's saying the family are involved. She just said the family are involved. I'm beginning to think, were they even at the pool that day? Is she mad?
And it is...
I'd love you to go to Guana and say this.
Like I'm literally at this point where I'm like...
Kate, I love you, girl. Give it here now, Kate. It's becoming a regular thing, isn't it, Kate? You. I love you. Ooh. Get pinned. I love you, Kate. Thank you so much. Please follow my gorgeous Kate. That's your favourite gift, isn't it, for me? Give it here.
You start questioning everything, you know? You start questioning everything, like... Was she at the pool that day?
Renewal.
Were they all at the pool that day?
Terrible.
Did someone search the pool? Because I don't see no footage of anyone searching the pool.
She's outrageous, this one, isn't she? Thank you, Rubies. Can you believe this has gone undetected? It's...
Nah. I'm fed up with people saying, like, oh...
Joke.
She's white, so she can't really I know what missing children... I know all about it. I've covered thousands of missing people's cases.
Liar.
I understand what normally happens. I've never had a case before where the grandmother's like, sit down, don't go and...
She keeps touching the nostril for some reason. Maybe she's got allergies. She got a bit of hay fever going on.
Search. But yeah, we've got that last footage and she's like, has anyone seen Adriana? Like, no panic. And then they probably sat down and had lunch before they even reported her missing. That's probably when they...
Did you hear what she just said again? She said, listen what she said.
I understand what normally happens. I've never had a case before where the grandmother's like, sit down, don't go and search. But yeah, we've got that last footage and she's like, has anyone seen Adriana? Like, no panic. And then they probably sat down and had lunch before they even reported her missing. That's probably when they ate the food because she didn't give a fuck because she knew where she was. And all the people that keep going to me, what?
That doesn't sound like the case to me at all. If a girl who is normally trusted to roam around a little bit, you know what I mean? Grandmothers and older people will keep the situation calm and go, it's okay, just have a little bit of lunch first, do you know what I mean? And then if she's not back by the time you've had your eats, you know, that's what grandmothers are like, aren't they? You can't go out on an empty stomach sort of thing, you know what I mean? But she's made it into, you probably had that, can you believe it?
Seen Adriana, like, no panic. And then they probably sat down and had lunch before they even reported her missing. That's probably when they ate the food because she didn't give a fuck because she knew where she was. And all the people that keep going to me,
hi, Evan.
What about Jungle Justice? I don't really give a fuck if she sold a kid. I really don't give a fuck.
Oh my god! Can you cope? Haley Comet? What she's saying? And this is June? Did you hear what she just said again?
I don't really give a fuck if she sold a kid. I really don't give a fuck. If you've sold Adriana to people that fucking killed her...
Good lord.
And Jungle Justice happened. Oh, fucking well. And
Jungle Justice? Is she out of her mind? Did you hear that? I'm sorry to keep asking, I'm just in disbelief that she's saying, if Jungle Justice and all this, if you sold oh my god.
And I don't care what people say. No.
She has gone round the pipe and back again. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you. I'm in total shock.
Hey guys,
Len, tell Ross.
And you will never catch me in a box.
I can't believe it. Lucy, thank you so much, my love. I've followed you. Follow my lovely... Oh, it's another Lucy, Lucy. Get Lucied. Oh, yes, Lucy. A new Lucy. Oh, more Lucys around here. Very lovely. Lucy seems like a great name.
With other adults tearing someone's character down. I'll do awareness lives. I sit by myself all day, every day, talking about true crime.
Talking to the wall more like you've gone round the barn pipe, honestly.
But you'll never see me acting that way because it's not in my character and it's against my integrity.
Breathing.
Let me ask you something, Angela.
What is your implication?
Let me ask you something, Angela.
What are you getting from this?
Your two brothers were murdered. Why didn't you
bitch.
get justice for them? Why didn't you get justice for your two brothers? Your family took a payoff of a house. You took a house instead of justice for your two brothers. You took a house instead of justice for your two brothers. You took a house instead of justice
Stop snorting coke. Yeah, Hayley, stop snorting coke.
for your two brothers. Your brothers were murdered.
Crackheads, did you hear that? The woman just called it that too.
By Guyana, and you didn't get justice. You got paid off by a house. You're a scumbag.
I didn't get any money, dumb bitch.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
You dumb bitch.
Oh my God, good lords.
All three doctors signed this legal report, this
Seriously gone?
autopsy, that states several times that they had cut open the throat. They had
My God, this woman's unhinged.
bone. They had done a full neck examination, front and back.
Good Lord,
Now, Dr. Terry
the graphic description of somebody's child's autopsy.
came out and told us, and I fully trust this woman, she told us that nobody had ever cut open the neck before.
That's someone's child. That's not alive anymore. Lucy, thank you so much, my love. You got an agency, have you, Lucy? Owner TPCN. What's TPCN, love? Team Tail. Liar. Team Evil. We need a black heart in your name.
She was the first person to peel back the layers of the neck and look at the
Peel back the layers of the neck. I can't cope.
hyoid bone. So how have you signed an autopsy report and gone into great detail about a neck examination that you had done?
Don't laugh, everybody. It's funny how I say it, but it was not meant to be funny, but I get that because I even chuckled at myself then. But listen to what she's saying.
That never happened. Let me show you their signatures on this autopsy report.
I also observed
This is nuts. She's got signatures on the autopsy.
that you mentioned that there was some part of the body that was not examined. Could you take me through that?
Well, I don't know if I could say necessarily that it was not examined, but looking at the structures of the neck, the hyoid bone, which is a U-shaped bone that sits at the base of the tongue, as well as the thyroid cartilage, which is part of the voice box or the larynx, they still had a good bit of soft
totally
tissue,
unhinged.
muscle, and whatnot around them. Now, certainly, you could feel them and tell that they were intact, but
She's telling this woman who's a bloody autopsy woman how to do a job as well, saying about slicing and peeling back the neck and all that.
for a case such as this, I wanted to expose them a little bit more so that there's no question that these structures were not broken.
Well, that was because of her saying this. Can you cope? She's got actual professionals in different countries having to speak out because of what she's doing and saying. This is not help. This is hindrance, harassment and abuse. She puts herself onto
Nobody told him.
what are the vulnerable families who have just suffered a loss, telling them she's going to solve the case, bring everyone to justice, and she's done it, this, that, and the other, and then she trolls them when they don't like, when they're like, hang on, this is a bit weird, the way she's being.
Those people can do what they want.
Hayley, can I just ask what's your beef with the singer? Because I was, when you was in the Guyana live late, I did see a little back and forth between you, but I didn't know it was that deep. Like, what's the beef between her? Between you?
You called me a white supremacist.
Oh, wow.
And she got a woman to come up. She said it was her mum. It isn't. It's a fake psychic woman. And they started saying they were channeling Adriana, and Adriana had messages for me and that. And it was just too much for me. I was just like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not doing that. And this woman was going, oh my God, she's inside of... And I'm just like, don't do that with an 11-year-old child. Like, don't do that.
Oh, you're fine one to talk the things you've come out with. Oh, here's the page, everybody, that we're playing now. Choo-choo! Bang, bang. Everyone follow this page. This is where all the evidence is, love. We've been playing all the evidence. Can't believe we didn't know about this. I did like this about 4 days ago, if you remember. So, can you cope? Bang, bang!
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Choo-choo! Bang, bang, bang. Follow that account, everyone. This is where all these videos are.
Because
No, I see,
have
like, oh my God, yeah,
I think it's disgusting that you do that. And they were like, oh, you're wrong about the case, Adriana is saying this. And I'm like, no, that's gone too far. Then they start calling me a white supremacist and all sorts, so I just sung the song because I thought it was an
What did she
awful
sing?
song. And I don't apologise for it.
Thank you, Pink Menace.
Was that, you know that live,
Yeah, I
was
know who it is, but-
women doing that, Hayley? Saying that there was channeling her. Because that might have been the one that I seen. There was 2 different women that was doing it.
Oh, I've got a call for him. There you go.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. But anyway, I just wanted to just pop up and just say, Hayley, you know what? You know, I've got a lot of time and respect for you, and you just got to just let all of this blow over in the background, but you keep on doing what you're doing because you are making a difference.
Make sure to follow
And I know
this
that the
account,
family
Emma.
was grateful for the money that you raised as well, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to. No one is ever going to stop me on this app. I've always said I'll leave this app when I'm ready to leave this app. And I will always do what I'm doing. And as long as families are good with me.
You won't, because what I'm going to make sure happens now is when you start covering someone's case, I'm going to personally have everybody contact them to tell them not to trust you with an inch of anything, and that you've trolled multiple families who've been through the same tragic, and so you won't do this again. There's no way. As soon as I find out and get told, so someone will have to tell me, and she's on a new case, we need to all contact the family members and say, listen, she's a massive troll, and direct them to this page of where she said she was going to dig up with her bare hands the unalive child, put the child back into the pool of the new hotel once it was built, to show everybody what they'd done. That's what she said.
And I can hold my head up and know I did the most
She's on a new case. We'll contact the people involved and say, don't let her involved in any way.
possible for Adriana. Then I really don't care about all these people who are really, really just salty because they don't have my flat platform, and they never will.
What?
Because I got a platform from hard work and
Liar!
from doing my utmost to be a good person, and you literally are just
The woman's mad.
showing yourself to be a me. First things that I would want would be the footage of that autopsy, the photos from the autopsy.
The photographs of the autopsy. Oh my
Liar,
god.
liar,
No, not that one. I can't believe my ears. I cannot cope that she wants to go to those levels. She's sick. I'm sorry, that's sick. Why would you want them? That's going too far. You're not even a professional. And you want... Oh my god, it gets worse.
First things that I would want would be the footage of that autopsy, the photos from the autopsy.
I've never
and all
heard
of
nothing
those
like
things.
her.
I would want to have them because, in my opinion, the reason they had 10 people recording at the same time is because they could cut and chop the footage to not include the things they didn't want to get out, and that is my personal opinion.
The woman's mad.
Have you posted it, Donna, in the Discord, the lawyers thing? So,
She's definitely on it.
do you guys want me to play the 13-minute clip of what the lawyer kind of said, or just kind of give you the basic points of it? I'm happy to do either. They want next. What does that mean? You want me to play it?
Follow that account.
Okay.
This is where all this evidence is. I'm sure they're on it all the time as well.
So I'll play it, and I'll pause it every now and again, and just for things that you cannot can't hear properly, and tell you, because a lot of people want to play it. So I'll play it, and then I'll kind of give you the basic tips. Who links to the behind? Who does?
Not her.
Everyone's basic points.
Just an update on the meeting this morning.
I'm just going to play it. It'll be very brief. I'll just go for it.
All right. This morning we met with the Commissioner of Police, and
Everyone wants the basic points, don't they? You can go watch it afterwards. It's on Rickford Burke's page of it. Right, the basic points is this. The Commissioner didn't show up because he had better things to do.
Oh, I bet you never said that in the footage. She's terrible.
So the lawyer and the police met with the family. He did not know if they had taken water samples out of the pool. Did not know who was in charge of any investigation. Did not first.
And come back, my Samson baby. So she was like,
Paige gives her opinion.
I would never tear people down, and I don't know the entitlement for her to throw. She's gonna be like, yeah, well, they did do it. I don't care. Like, why do you think you can talk like that about people, but no one can talk about you or your kids or your family or your DB or anything else? Why do you think you can drag up people like others? Why do you think you can talk on people in general, their family, their kids, calling non-star a stripper and all of this, not saying sure, stripper name and stripper face? Who are you?
Yeah.
Miss Don't Leave Your House, sits in front of your fridge every day, doing up Inspector Gadget armchair detective. Who are
Get
you?
Inspector Gadgeted.
Stop it. 'Cause like I said, respectfully, in real life, you're not gonna have. I don't think you could even do like a debate in real life, like a whole like speaker's corner vibe. Like you're not. Get the fuck out, something.
I know, out. I can't cope with
Get
it.
out. You're not ready for them kind of vibes. You couldn't handle that in real life. I don't think you could even come to some of the political debates that I've gone to and been into, where I've gone to and spoken in different places and spoke to people from Parliament. I don't think you can handle that. So if you can't handle that on the internet.
First thing.
I've got the doo-doo. Hang on, we were missing something important. Inspector Varmus. Inspector Varmus. Terrible woman, this one. Get back to it, love.
Come back, with or without a degree, who knows? But you are no more better than anyone else. You've basically got a rocket up your ass thinking that because you got 200k followers, you are more entitled than anyone else. Got to the point where you've gone so over entitled and egotistical and made yourself a perpetual victim that you think that people of colour have less value talking about racism than you do. You think that people from the country that you're talking about have less value. You're calling people liars. Oh, spoke to people from Ghana. Spoke to you from Ghana. Fuck off. Piss off. Of course you did.
By the way, if you're not following me, make sure to follow me if you're not on this account, because we're going to be keeping abreast of all this Hayley Comet business.
What do you mean, of course you did? How would you know? How would you know? Go and sit on the top of the rock at the seaside and take pictures of them waves, darling.
Yeah.
Go and take pictures of some waves, because I don't know why you think you're so entitled that your whole new clapback and persona that you got from all of us and Mr. Chocolate and everyone else, your clapbacks weren't given as good. You were scared, you were shook. We had to back you, even when you had a Maggie and started saying mad things. Remember that. Remember who you was, sweetheart, darling girl. That's all it is. Stop whinging. Of course people can clap back if anyone says anything about them on the app, but the whole perpetual victim thing, the whole me in every case is so infuriating. It's draining, it's boring, it's jarring, it's washed up and it's old.
Do you know people like you, Lulu, I'll never get in a million years? You can literally see that they fell out and you go, I thought they were friends. Can you not use your brain and think, oh, they must have had an argument and they're not friends anymore? To write in the comments, I thought they were friends. Well, clearly not anymore. Are they not allowed to fall out? Could you not work that out yourself? If somebody's cussing somebody who they were friends with, you can clearly tell they must have fallen out. It's just a stupid comment. I thought you were mates. Well, clearly not, because I'm cussing them.
Let me see, God forbid, like, say your followers all drop, you lose that account. Let me see if you...
She's only as powerful as the account she's on, Hayley Comet, you know what I mean? If that account goes, they'll never get those followers back again. I love Lawrence, but do you think Lawrence would get another 2 million followers, whatever he's got, in the here and now, you know what I mean?
Get that same energy from people that don't care when no one else got clout, and don't want to listen when you ain't got 200k views and you're a live pro. The same people that you're cussing out that got you there, by the way. The same damn people you're cussing out that spent thousands to get you to Live Pro. And now you're sitting there crying your eyes out going, bring your...
But she won't maintain Live Pro. She's got to make over 1 million diamonds a month, hasn't she? I don't ever see her.
Banks, everyone. Bring your banks. When we done told you, it's what happens when you plot yourself and put yourself into situations and cases where people are grieving and healing, but they're also current and
Follow Black Pope, everybody.
The cases are still going on. That is what happens when you're too inner. You're too blood clot inner. People business them nice, but not mine. Do you understand? You are too inner, my darling. And that's what happened. You're doing more detriment to most cases than you have to anything else. Why is...
This is what we've been saying.
James flipping Jay Slater's poor dad commenting on the pictures.
And James Bulger's parents as well. So add James Bulger's parents into it. They were very annoyed. Let me get the message up from Stuart and I'll read it out loud. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying it. I'm making it up, everybody. Stuart messaged me, Denise's husband. It was when people were saying stuff. And I messaged them to make sure they were alright. Where's Messenger? Because I've still got Messenger active. Oh no, I haven't, have I? I'll have to download it, but I'll read it out loud. Off James Bulger's family loves. There we go. I'm logging in now. Continue. I'll read it out. No, I've got no lies. You're friends with the person whose child committed one of the worst crimes. You're saying James Bulger committed the crime. That's the person who was unalive, Bubba Shaz. What are you talking about? I'm friends with the person whose child committed... So you're saying James Bulger committed a crime. He was the child that was unalive by John Venables and Robert Thompson. What are you talking about? See how desperate they are. Child abuse. Right. Stuart Fergus, here we go. I've got voice messages too. She said, because I think it was a DHB or somebody. And I messaged and he said, madness, isn't it? I saw it on Sam's page about it and then I sent this.
Imagine saying stuff like that though. I was like, oh God. I hope you're alright and you and Denise and everyone's alright.
You and Denise and everyone's alright, so that verifies who I'm talking to. He wrote, oh yeah, Haley Comet, listen.
But yeah, he's got your back totally, you know what I mean? So he's good and everybody's talking about it and everything's on TikTok. I don't know if you're on TikTok.
And then there's Haley's video that I sent him. Look, let's hear what the video says.
Violence, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you know with Sam Walker what he did to Corey over a comment about his dog. So when you're telling Sam Walker, I think you killed James Bulger. You look just like John.
So she was talking about them and he wrote this about her. I'm not a huge fan of her. I had a word with her the last year on James's birthday as she went into how he was taken and murdered. I just thought it was wrong as people tagged Denise in it as well.
I hate her. Oh my God, I can't stand that woman. I was just giving you context.
And he wrote, I hope you're okay. I saw you had some shit on this app a few times. And then he said, she's the first person to jump on anything to get extra views. That's James Bulger's family, everybody. On the birthday, she started talking about how he was murdered and this, that and the other on her page.
Being like, no, something.
And Denise got tagged on James's birthday to be reminded exactly. So this is what Haley Comet's all about, loves.
To hand over donations in any way at all.
So I think she's talking about Miss Red here. Is this about Miss Red? Because Miss Red had someone in who scammed the audience because she said donate.
You have to be able to say where it's going. Now, how many times have we been on a live, like Miss Red's live, and she said, this woman's lost everything, a house fire. Everyone started giving tenors now. Comes out, it's a picture off Google. The woman didn't even have a house fire.
Do you remember that, everybody? So Miss Red went live and somebody come in the box and said, I've just had a house fire. The video's on my page and it was a fake image of somebody else's fire. And Miss Red got all her audience to donate and they lost thousands of pounds. She's done that a few times. Choo-choo, bang, bang. Thank you, Evil Pot Noodle. Give me that money. Thank you, Evil Pot Noodle. She's done it a few times. Remember the garden? Hi, Rosie. Okay, babes. The gardener who said that he was getting all his plants had been destroyed in his garden from vandals and that, and everyone donated, and he was lying too. She's got misread, lost people thousands of pounds when it comes to things like this.
Do you know what I mean? How many times have we been on a live, like Miss Red's live, and she said, this woman's lost everything in a house fire. Everyone started giving tenors now. Comes out, it's a picture off Google. The woman didn't even have a house fire. Do you know what I mean?
Thank
It's
you,
just
Rosie.
literally, it's very different when it comes to money. Like, we have to,
Thank you, partner.
if I tell you guys to put money into a GoFundMe and they end up being scammers, I've scammed every single one of you. I've asked to
So she's saying misread scammed everyone?
donate. So that's the accountability.
So then, off the back of that, we know what Miss Red did, but she did it too, about someone called Highlander. She introduced Highlander to creators, and then they all sent gifts over from their community.
Ability to having that. I didn't ask anyone to gift him. I didn't ask anyone to follow him. I didn't ask anyone to believe his story. And
didn't she join Red's box to ask about it and talk about it?
As well as me, what reminds me, every single person then that signs that petition has the same level of accountability, because we all listened to his story, believed it.
Can I just say, everybody with half an hour of the show left to go, that we haven't had to talk about the click and we haven't had to play any videos, and they say on their platform, you need us. Well, we don't do. We love 2,000 people say different.
And
61,000 diamonds on this live say different, plus the other 30,000 I made this morning covering the 10 o'clock slot. We don't need anyone, love. We just need the news. We just require the news.
Because of that, we backed him. So everyone's in the same boat.
So thank you to all of you. Sorry, I was meant to follow up with hello, El. Thank you. Choo choo. Bang bang. You absolute. Thank you, El. I love you. Follow El. And thank you so much for proving my point with me, everybody.
Been scammed today. The problem today is the hate campaigns coming off the back of that. So if you don't like a certain creator, people are going live about that person, including me mainly.
Do appreciate it.
Can everyone give Highlander a follow as well? Because
see, evidence.
If he's going to start going live, then all the support can help, because then you can go into the live, share it out, get more people to sign it, and a couple of times in the chat so people can follow you, because some people can't do it when you're in the box.
See?
They can do it in the comments, just so everyone can follow and go and sign the petition.
It's liar.
Obviously know with the second autopsy that Dr. Terry sent
this autopsy talk again.
A list of 176 questions to the guy in the police force, and also requested a copy of the first autopsy, and they have declined to do either of those up to this point. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, whether she can still make a ruling around that or not. So as I know more information, I'll let you guys know. But for the meantime, we're just going to continue with other cases and give the family time to grieve, and also give the legal team time to do what they need to do to get justice for Adrian.
Oh, it gets worse, everybody. Wait till you see. It gets absolutely worse. This is a tame, considering how she's ended up now. This is what I'm building you up to. She gets much worse.
Adriana, obviously know with the second bad situation.
She's so racist as well, you know. That she thinks she's entitled to talk about race and everything. It's mad. Listen, that's what Paige was saying. You think you're entitled to talk about these things and speak on these serious issues and talk about NEGRO and this, that and the other, what she said. Thank you, Rosie. Love you. Oh, Pug Life. Thank you, Pug Life. Give me all of your money. Thank you. Pug Life, make sure to get pinned after Rosie. There's our Rosie. Give her a follow, everyone.
You know, SYM, that's all I can say.
The lady. Your mum, she's saying.
He like Arab people cheering, man. The lady like Arab people cheering.
Who trusts her to raise their own children when you see this woman partying every day, wasn't even raising her own fucking kids?
This is the grandmother again she must be talking about.
Like, oh, it's mine. It makes no sense. And as soon as I asked her the name of the organisation, I knew should I even say like our organisation's called this. And don't get me wrong, there is organisations of Indian people in America who are the most disadvantaged members of American society. They go missing, they don't get reported, they're not looked after. It's Emily Pike, say her name, I always will. There is a massive amount of cases in America that get taken the piss out of. They never ever get any justice. And if they were going to give to somebody, they would give to one of those cases, the Amber Takeros, the Emily Pikes, all of these women, the countless women on the Highway of Tears that have gone missing, that have been raped, that have been murdered. Emily Pike.
My God.
She was a teenager found dismembered on the side of the road, still to this day not even investigated.
She says it with no emotion at all. Have you noticed, everyone? She can just roll these terrible things off her tongue with no emotion whatsoever. That is scary. She can sit there and talk about taking people's throats in autopsy and peeling the skin down. She's the devil now, as Sam Walker would say. She's not even Hayley anymore at this stage. Look at what she's saying.
I just think some people don't grow out of this whole high school thing. Like people who are like maybe have a hard time at school just have to spend their whole life, like, I was bullied at school, and because of that I'm nicer to people and I'm
Are you messing?
compassionate. But some people take it the other way and they spend their whole life being like mean girl mentality. The other people on the Hate Lives, I would love to see them in court. Love it. I would stand up, I would pull out my whiteboard, I would get my rainbow coloured markers, and I would write cunt across the top of the page.
Good Lord, everybody. I'm so sorry about the C-bomb. I know some of you do watch as a family unit, and I'm very, very sorry about that. We don't use those type of language on here.
And then I would put...
Unless I'm angry, and then we use all the C-bombs under the sun, but we're not angry, and we're just doing a normal show, so I'm very sorry about that.
Put their personality going down from every single letter. And then I would turn the whiteboard over, it would be a chalkboard. I would pull chalk out of my bum crack and I would write S-Y-M, suck your...
Oh my God. This woman has got no soul. Look at the eyes, dead. Totally dead behind the eyes.
Mother. Night, guys. Love you.
That's outrageous. I bet you all thought she was nice till today, love.
And I was told, like, don't ask any new questions. We went out.
Look at the views going down and down. The last clip was 1,000 views. Now it's 693. Nobody cares, Hayley Comet, anymore. You've showed who you are. And that's
anything new. Like,
don't talk about these children who are unalive like it was talking about what the weather's like outside. It's disgusting.
Do lives about it, and I've been really respectful and come back and just
respectful, my foot.
Said like anything, there's something new.
You've
like,
cussed the family, you've accused them of all kinds. We've just listened. Don't lie.
I do that. I've not asked the family to come on my platform because we had to wait. Thank you, Mel. Thank you guys. So I've been really respectful of that. And then in the meantime, we're going on other shows and we're out in new information. It's just a little bit like we need to be working on the same page and we need to keep flooding the internet, in my opinion, with daily stuff about Adriana to keep...
Is she messing? Is it going on still? This is a week ago. We're up to a week ago. And she's still saying we need to flood the internet. The family want nothing to do with you and to be left alone. You've been told. What can't you understand, Hayley Comet? It's not like it's a run-of-the-mill thing. Oh, leave me alone on the... This is the family of a child that's been unalived in the most serious and disgusting ways. And you're forced... We need to flood the internet. How about leave the family to do what they want to do? It's not your child.
Pressure on. And since the funeral, we've stopped. And everyone stopped because there's nothing new to talk about. And that is the way they're going to get away with it. Because
it makes me mad.
They're
She's just so nonchalant about it all. She's not bothered at all.
Be like, okay, we buried her. It's over.
We buried her, it's over. The family probably don't want to relive through trauma every single day just because you want views, likes, clicks, and bloody gifts. If it's over, it's over. If the family say stop, you stop. That should go for all of these amateur crime detectives. If the family tell you to stop, you stop. You don't do this.
I might speak to the lawyer I speak to and just say to him, like, what is the plan of action? Because...
What the hell? I'm going to contact the family lawyer and ask for... You won't do any of those things. You're a harasser. I hope Interpol comes and gets you for this.
Struggling to produce new content based off of nothing.
I'm struggling to produce new content based off nothing. Have you heard this?
And I
all it
honestly
is to her clicks, clickbait, clicks, likes, views, comments, engagement. She doesn't give a dot. She gives not one dot.
You think the reason why we were moving it so much is because everyone was talking about it all the time, and there was this campaign of justice.
She's been buried now, love. The family probably just want to try the best to enjoy a memory as it was, and don't want to keep reliving through trauma every day. That's their right and entitlement. Stop.
And that's just stopping now.
Thank you, Dragons Gem.
But I think, see, when you asked about the children's statement as well, obviously with the brother and sister scene, I don't see why they didn't answer that, because that's nothing new. Like, things have come out, like the granny have said in her interviews, like, what they have said. So I don't see why they can't tell you that, but they can go onto a podcast and spout things that have never been said before. Like, that don't make sense to me.
Because they probably don't want to tell Hayley anything else because she's using it for personal gain. They're allowed to talk to other people who've probably been nicer to them and been more professional and loving and not this.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel a little bit, and I feel like...
Because they didn't come back to you, I'm not surprised. You've accused them of taking drugs, you accused the child's father of asking for lions and gifts at the side of the grave. You're crazy. She's giving me a sore throat.
I've been really respectful. Like, I've never asked them to come on my show. I've never asked Amicia to come on here and speak, even when, like, people were saying I was scamming the family, all that stuff. I never asked her to, because she's the mum, she's grieving, she's going through so much. I never would. But these other TV shows and stuff, like, every now and again, that like, there's a new show, one new bit of information will come out, and it's like, we need to just put it all together and just be like, this is what happened, this is what we believe happened, this is what we know from that day. And I was told...
Who's looking after her own kids while she's investing so much time into people's unalive children? That's what I want to know.
Try to let them get a better life, 10 times better or more.
So this is the father, everybody.
I had. Yeah, I'm telling you. This is why it's work for. This is why I used to get up every single morning and go to work for every day. I just wake up 4 o'clock every morning from Monday to Friday. Nobody can tell me about that. I know about that. You were telling you?
My youth, I could interrupt you and say one thing. The one strength that you hold, Reggie, they will tell you is, Reggie, right? You is a blessing to this country and to the world. You just unify the whole nation.
I've seen loads of accounts who are Hayley comic commenting, because there's literally one person every now and again going, I watched this at the time and that's not right, so that's here. Because nobody would be sticking up for what you've said and done.
The whole of Guyana you brought together, brother. You're a blessing.
Thank you so much.
Don't ever let nobody take that away from you. You unite the whole country, things that a lot of people tried before. You bring everybody together around the world. But brother, you're a blessing, brother.
Terrible. 6 days
I don't know
ago.
these people from Adam, you know, but I'm just trying my best to keep focused on yeah, definitely, Queen. And I definitely just wanna have justice for Adriana.
So here she's accusing the father of flirting with another content creator on here. Thank you, Zoe, for the contact.
There was a battle today between Brian and Fata. There was some really uncomfortable like flirting.
Stop watching and saying things like this. It's none of your business, Hayley. I swear, if I hear you carrying on about this, I'm going to show everybody every day. The family want to be left alone. Leave them alone. Leave the family alone. Leave the Adriana case alone.
And with him telling her she was sexy and stuff online.
So?
And so people are questioning me because I went into the room, was watching it, and I just put justice for Amicia at this point, Sir Brian. Because you...
Look, the views are lower again, everybody. Have you seen what you've done, Hayley, to your platform? We were on 1,000 2 videos ago, then down to 5. Look, you're on 222 here. Nobody is appreciating your content, clearly. So stop.
It's uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable.
Obsessed and insane.
And like it or not, I'm a massive part of this case right now.
No, you're not.
And people come to me like they did after the live. There was a lovely lady who messaged me and said,
you're not.
I feel exactly the same, like I saw what you saw. But there was other people saying to me, like, still on their side? Like, what do you think? He wants money and pum pum. And I'm like, what do I say? Because I'm constantly fighting and we need to just do things better because we're trying to fight this battle.
She needs to poke that nose out.
It is, and like then like obviously the next time I'm on the phone to Amicia, I'm thinking about, I'm not going to say nothing, obviously it's not my place, but I'm...
Is that her child crying in the background? Thank you, Annie, I love you too. Is that her kid crying in the background there while she's doing this, or is that a dog howling?
Time I'm on the phone to Amicia, I'm thinking about, I'm not going to say nothing, obviously it's not my place, but I'm still caught in a situation. Money and pum pum, yeah.
I can't believe it. This is getting more and more outrageous. 5 days ago.
I also would...
Oh, her views have gone up. She must have done something.
Never get up in a box and be...
JJ, choo choo, bang bang. Give me your money, JJ.
But there's a...
Thank you, my love. Everyone make sure to give JJ a follow. Thank you, babes.
I also would never get up in a box and be like, hey, cutie, how are you? Like, just because he's somebody's husband. Like, I just wouldn't.
Somebody said the parents are separated, and she's saying all this. They're separated. Thank you, Betho. Thank you, beautiful. Give it here. Give that money here. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Beth. So, they're not even together? And she's saying he can't flirt with any women. Who do you think you are, love? You're getting on these? Right on these you are.
No, Ruthie, I don't think so, because she had to go to the area to go to the to the funeral.
So if they are together, on the last clip it said as well that that's the way people interact from that part of the world. You know, they're over friendly and stuff like that. So regardless, it's none of Hayley Comet's business.
I just wouldn't. I would just never hold myself that way. But I just not Ali really like stressed me out. I don't know if some people probably think I'm wrong to call it out, but I know that it's going to get clipped, and I know that people are going to see my comments. But in the beginning, when it was just a battle, me and Ellie went in, and me and Ellie were sending him some gifts, and Gems was as well, and that we were trying to help him win the battle. And then it just all of a sudden got really odd, and I was like, this vibe is strange. And I was like watching, and I was thinking, this feels like being in the bedroom with someone watching them. That's how it felt to me. It felt weird. Hey, hi. And then, that picture behind you you look so sexy. And I was like, what? What the fuck? And I was just like, and I put fuck justice for Amicia at this point, Brian. Like, that was Hayley Swin, Hayley Swin sister Harley. I don't know, Claire. There's a vibe there, where I think they did know each other before. But I just think, like, you know, I can't control what people do. I can't ask people to do certain things. They can do whatever they want. But I think you have a responsibility at the moment for Adriana, especially, to maybe use the time online to kind of to build a justice campaign for her, and maybe just you know, even
you can imagine her outside Granny's house, can't you, with an axe? Here's Hayley! Here to solve the case! Let me in.
when you're at work, or you're just chilling, or you want to do battles with Fat, or you want to battle with someone, absolutely he's entitled.
It's none of your beeswax
to do that. You can't be like dwarfed by grief all the time, and I understand that, and I've stood up for him on so many different occasions, like when people are judging him, like, where is he at the funeral? I'm like, he's grieving different, just leave him to grieve. He's, you know, do that. Even at the funeral, people were messaging me saying, you know, Fat is walking around with his phone, she's asking for lions, and Amicia looks really uncomfortable. I'm just like, that's not my business. Like, I don't get involved in that. I don't want to know. But everyone was messaging me, and I said, look, I'm not talking about that. That's
the only criminal that is in front of your name is criminally insane, love.
Business.
You need locking up.
But there's just a time and a place for things, isn't there? And I know things are done different in Guyana, but cheating is cheating.
You need medical intervention.
And being inappropriate is being inappropriate wherever you are in the world.
Are you mad? Can you hear yourself about being inappropriate? I've never heard such guff coming from someone's mouth.
I want to know. But everyone was messaging me, and I said, look, I'm not talking about that. That's not my business.
Well, everything else is.
But this
doesn't usually stop you, love. Everything else is your business, apparently.
It's a time and a place for things, isn't there? And I know things are done different in Guyana, but cheating is cheating regardless, wherever you are.
This woman...
And being inappropriate is being inappropriate wherever you are in the world. And Amicia deserves every minute of peace in the world right now. You know, she's so brave, and she's only 2 days ago she had to get her youngest daughter to dress up like Adriana in a cap and gown and go and accept her sister's.
I can't believe the things coming out this woman's mouth.
Like, I didn't even know, like, what the fuck, and I'm just there. I literally wanted to request the box. If I'd got into that battle, I'd just said,
she's still talking about it.
Amicia, because it's disgusting. It's home-wrecking behaviour.
Home-wrecking? This woman is single white female, boiling bunnies at this stage.
And even if you deep it,
thank you, Beth.
I would not make certain comments towards Sir Brian right now, because any father who's grieving is vulnerable.
Well, my
God. No matter how you look at him. That's it.
Doesn't stop you.
He's vulnerable, his wife's vulnerable, they need support, they need help.
You
they
need
don't need
help.
That.
Excuse me, love. Is your theme tune ready? You absolute fruitcake. Can you hear yourself? You have gone insane. I can't cope. Cuckoo.
When the outside temperature rises,
you not,
and the meaning is oh so clear. 1001 yellow daffodils begin to dance in front of you, oh dear. Are they trying to tell you something? You're missing that one final screw. You're simply not in the pink, my dear. To be honest, you haven't got a clue.
Thank you, Agonian. Hayley's going slightly mad. Hayley's going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. It finally happened. Hayley's slightly mad.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What a nut.
I'm one card short of
a full day. She's not quite the shilling.
One wave short
of a shipwreck.
I'm not my usual top billing. I'm coming down with a fever. I'm really out to sea. This kettle is boiling over.
She thinks she's a banana tree. Oh my god, all together now. Hayley's what? Hayley's going slightly mad. Hayley's going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. She's a nut. It finally happened. Hayley's what? Hayley's slightly mad. Daughter. Oh dear. Thank you so much, Pink Menace. Follow this page with enough videos on. Daughter. Thank you, my love. Love you too, Ellie.
I'm knitting with only one needle. Unraveling fast, it's true. I'm driving only 3 wheels these days. But my dear, how about you?
One more time, everyone. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Hayley's going slightly mad. Hayley's going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. Thank you so much, Bug Life. It finally happened.
I'm slightly
mad. Not that.
Slightly mad.
Thank you, it's Men in White Coat.
And there you have it.
There you have it. Not that. Absolute not that.
Because any father who's grieving is vulnerable.
Thank you, Pink Menace.
No matter how you look at it.
Thank you, my love.
That's it.
Not job.
He's vulnerable, his wife's vulnerable, they need support, they need help. They don't need that. That's how I feel. And because I cover the case like so much and I've had such amount of attention on it,
Jess.
People come to me and say, come on then, explain Brian's behaviour, explain what he was doing in my life with Fat the other day. And then I have to pay for it for days. Even during the live, I got 6 messages yesterday about it. Say, wow. Oh, you're still going to defend him now? Are you still going to defend the family? You think this is okay? It falls back on me as well, and it falls back on Ange, and it falls back on Amicia. It falls
People get us out of their mind.
I want to get a screen recorder, and y'all get it out.
Superin has a message and wants people to stop being negative about his mum, love. I think this is the Adriana's brother, is it? Is this the brother?
Yeah. Whatever happened, I never go around the place pointing fingers to no one. Right? So I want people out there to get it
Dad.
very clear and loud.
I'm just finding out all this information. The father, everybody, is saying to leave. Oh, the granny. I'm onto it now, love. So he's talking about granny, leaving granny alone. Is that right?
So I have nothing against my mom, right? So this is all I want people to know. Twist it, turn it, whatever people want to look at it, is my mom. You understand what I'm saying? I can't change it. It's my mom. And I can't go wrong place hating her.
I can't stop that flicking, sorry.
Right? So I tell my mom from my heart, I have nothing against her, right? So personally, so the people out there, stop being negative. Right? Come on, stop being negative. Yeah.
Well, I'll call them what I like, love. As long as I'm doing the exposure, it doesn't matter. I think everybody's quite up to date with the way I've explained it so far.
You narcissistic.
Oh my.
You don't.
Obsessed and now jealous, and this shows how childish she is and why you can't have an adult conversation with her.
Think I heard all your voice notes that you sent to Sue Bryan? You're obsessed with
Sue Bryan. Sue Bryan?
Sue Bryan.
Sue Bryan. Sue Bryan. Thank you. The ladies just told me. Sue Bryan. She says Sir Bryan.
Obsessed with Sue Bryan. If I let people listen to your voice note that you left Sue Bryan back to back to back to back, you're obsessed.
This is Adriana's auntie, everyone.
With Sue Bryan. You're obsessed with the family.
She is. Thank you. And that's the auntie of the little girl who passed away. Follow this account. This is where I'm getting all these videos from if anyone wants reference.
If people hear your conversation that you was harassed.
Hayley needs calling out by this entire app. You can't go round. It's one of the most serious things I've heard on TikTok in a long time. She's harassing the family of unalived children, edging herself in people's lives and all that, and then tearing the families apart. And this is the family's reactions. Look what she's doing. So everyone needs to find out.
Harassing Sue Bryan. I heard it all.
She's harassing the family.
Oh my God! I
let's not go there. You're obsessed. Do not come for somebody.
Say,
and expect them to sit the fuck down. Haley, you inserted yourself into some family shit.
Thank you.
You don't think I heard?
Fata said several times last night that she spoke to Brian and he doesn't want me covering Adriana's case.
Are you up to where we're up to now? I'm finally on it now, you know, like, because we're going to the next clip now from that one that we've just seen. She's trying to explain herself now. I'm right up to date now, are you? I'm aware of what's going on, but who's aware of... Yeah, let's do a poll. Who is now aware of what Hayley Comet's doing in full clarity? So there's no, oh God, what's happened? Does it, like, put the sad face if you're still not understanding, but if you've actually got clarity and you've understood where we're up to now so far and starting to get to grips, give a smiley face. Let's see. I just want to know if I'm explaining it right. Oh, that's good, because it's a serious topic, you see, so. I can breathe a sigh of relief then.
If you're not going to come and tell me that yourself, I'm not even considering it. But even if you phoned me today and said, stop covering Adriana's case, I'd be like, no.
What? Is she off her tits? Well, I don't need to ask that.
No. Because...
it's none of your business. The family are wanting you to stop. Listen to what she just said. She won't stop.
Which, if you're not going to come and tell me that yourself. Fata said several times last night that she spoke to Brian and he doesn't want me covering Adriana's case.
Thank you.
Which, if you're not going to come and tell me that yourself, I'm not even considering it. But even if you phoned me today and said, stop covering Adriana's case, I'd be like, no.
The father, even if the father
phones? No. Because...
thank you, Bubbles.
You know... I'm not going to. I'll play my voice note because I'm going to explain to you exactly what I've said and why I've said it, and I won't have people lying on my name, so I'm just going to be really honest. You guys, my people, I'll play you the exact voice note I've sent because it's my voice, not his. It's not sharing any messages, it's sharing my own message, so I'm just going to play it to you, and this is exactly my opinion. So...
hello, I won't expect to reply to this, but obviously...
I've got it on time, it's 1.5. Hang on.
Hello. I won't expect a reply to this, but obviously Fata is telling people you don't want me to work on Adriana's case anymore. And I just wanted to say, like, obviously, I think it's gone past it being your choice for me to cover the case or not.
Oh my god, this is the father of the child, love. She sent this on WhatsApp.
I wanted to say, like, obviously, I think it's gone past it being your choice for me to cover the case or not anyway, because I'm so invested in justice for Adriana.
Liar! You're not invested in justice, you're invested in the drama of it all. It's very scary what you're doing.
And you don't have to like me, or you don't have to think anything of me, to be fair. But the reason why I'm good for Adriana's case is probably the same reason you don't want me to work on it, and that's because I'm strong, I'm fierce, and I'll talk my mind, and I will fight till the end of the day for what is right and what is true. So I take it we'll never speak again, and that's absolutely fine.
Oh my.
But I will see you at the finish line when we get justice for Adriana.
And that's
the finish line, everyone. Look at the way she's so blasé. That's to the father of a child that has recently been found unalived in a pool in a hotel. Can you believe this?
But there's a certain point where I'm not defending, and that's what I mean. And I said the day of the funeral, look, they're grieving separately. He needs to do it differently. Don't judge this father. Don't pick on what he's doing at this funeral. Let him do what he needs to do. But there's a certain time when even I'm going to say, when you're online and you're saying...
And this is not old, loves. We're up to 3 days ago now. This is still going on. She thinks she's going to get away with it because the FYP show hosts were not focusing on it. Well, we're focused on you now, love.
Oh, you look so sexy.
This is absolutely outrageous.
When you're at your workplace and your work colleagues are also here and who know your wife, when I'm going to say, bullshit, behave, fucking check yourself before you fucking wreck yourself at this
Is she out of a tree? I don't know why I have to keep asking.
point. Because we all have to answer for what you've done when you do this shit. And I was already angry because of the whole fucking... I'm not even mad at my mum. I didn't like that. Like, why are you saying that?
That's the video that he did saying leave me mum alone. She's now criticising her.
You sound like you're obsessed with
wiping that nose.
To Brian. So
yeah, it's to wipe it out of somebody else's business. That's the business on your nose that you keep wiping off.
You're about 7. Do you know what I mean?
You're about 7, so you're doing lives to 7-year-olds now as well.
Absolutely obsessed with Adriana and getting justice for her. I love my bestie Westies. Yes, you're definitely a child.
Why aren't you triggering lives on 18 plus, Hayley Thomas? As a live pro, you'd expect them to be, to protect people from what you're saying. You need, honestly, the men in white coats. You do, you need them.
And your besties are probably bestie dogs. But there's a certain... Adriana will change the world and she will change life in Guyana forever. And I won't stop until she does.
Oh my god, it gets worse.
And when Son said today, like, we're unsure we're going to open the hotel again, you won't, because I'll make it my everyday mission to make sure that your family never have a successful business again. I will gaslight you, I will destroy you, I will talk shit about you, I'll put pictures of Adriana and Sadiq all over the place. I will put Adriana's body in the pool and I'll show people what you did.
She said she put the body back into the pool where it was discovered.
All over the place. I will put Adriana's body in the pool and I'll show people what you did. And
that means she's got to go and dig the girl up and then put her into the pool. That's just too much.
I will make sure every single day that you don't get the chance to reopen the business. And I will encourage local people to set fire to it every time you reopen it. I will encourage people. I will literally take it on and I could be on wanted posters all over Guyana saying wanted for terrorism.
I'm totally flabbergasted.
In my country it's freedom of speech, so I can say what the fuck I like.
No, you get done for talking like that in the UK. That's terrorist talk if I've ever heard it.
I'm on UK soil.
Against Ghana, so we need to get in touch with the embassy or something, get you extradited ASAP over there to answer for these crimes.
And I'll say 100 times a day, set fire to that hotel.
Oh my god.
Blaze the bricks and mortar. Every day you complete. Every day you complete.
Who does this woman think she is, love? She's a TikToker. This woman is like me, you and everyone else who can pick a phone up or put a computer on and come live. She's not a professional of anything. She's not employed by anybody to do this. She's just an average person behind her own closed doors doing this. She's got no authority to do any of this. She wanted to watch a post-mortem before. She wanted all the pictures of the post-mortem of the little girl. The little girl she wanted to see chopped up into bits.
and you put money and I'll say set fire to it again.
Listen
then I would have no bad feelings about that. I will absolutely get arrested in my country and questioned over whether I did that, and I will say yes, I fucking did. And then I will show the police. I'll say, look at this little girl floating in the water. She was 11.
Look at that. She's got these pictures as if the trophies. Look at this little girl. She wants to show everyone, and she's saying she'll use them pictures to get herself out of trouble with the police for what she's saying. A little girl's deceased body in the pool. That's what she's saying.
Years of age, put her injuries on her knees and her face.
She's just so blazing with it. She just comes out with it. That's what I'm so shocked about, is that she just comes out with it. She talks about the injuries on a deceased girl. So brazen. Honestly, I've no words.
And then I will show the police. I'll say, look at this little girl floating in the water. She was 11 years of age. Look at her injuries on her knees and her face. Look what they've done to her body, and they'll go, okay. Do you know what I mean? I'll say, it's just a figure of speech. I don't know people can do it. And
that's going to wash. We've got the recording here.
Pay people for the gas.
I'll pay. Look, she's wiping the nose on the towel. Look at that. See ya, towel. Look at the towel.
I'll pay people for the gas.
Look,
I'll give people all the money for the gas and the matches.
The woman's gonna do that.
When I send it through in the reference thing, I will put arson Doubleday Hotel as the heading on my phone. Honestly, will. Yeah, we'll all be there, Joe, because I'll do it on your phone. Did you do criminology at uni? I did criminology and psychology. Yes. I don't think that's what I'm good at what I do, though. I think it's
she's whizzing off her tits.
Experience. I think it's things, and we were just kind of ignored, or just kind of like not really offered food. It was always really weird. But we just weren't part of anything. And, you know, often that's how it was. And we grew up like that for years. We weren't accepted. They didn't like my mum. My mum's a little bit older than my stepdad. They said,
I'm not in the mood for injustice today. Because, you know, I wouldn't come live and start saying random stuff or being horrific.
You liar! We've just had 2 hours, 6 minutes of horrific stuff so far. Stop lying. And this is only clips. Imagine how long these lives have stemmed, where she's been rolling all this off her tongue like it's nothing.
Because people then are like, oh, you're the woman fighting for justice for Adriana, then you go to Adriana's family.
No, you're not. You're the one who's stalking.
And be like, is this the woman you want on your side? So it kind of works both ways. That you kind of, hi Mary, how are you? You have to hold yourself to a certain account, but that's not okay. There was some really weird shit going on, and I was just like, this is a public platform, by the way. Everyone's
she's out of control. This person
watching, and you know, at least 5 people messaged me after the live saying, what do you think of that then? And what
do any of you know any professionals who behave like this? Saying all these things. Have you ever seen anyone in a professional field of what she's offering herself up to be talking like this? I've never known her.
What am I supposed to say?
To me, to have his back and make excuses for his fucking behaviour when he's on live with his dick practically hanging out.
This is the father again. She's accusing of cheating. I can't cope, loves. Look at what she's saying. She's only meant to be a criminologist investigating a case and moving on. She's harassing the family, watching who they're talking to and all that. It's insanity. What's that got to do with the case?
Right, I said that shit. I wasn't even going for fat in the beginning. I
wasn't going for fat. She's arguing with the family who are victims. If this was the police, do you think the police would start an argument with the victim or the victim's family? Oh, it's been 4 months of me helping. I'm gonna shout at you now and tell you nasty things and come for you. You should just be like, right, it's getting toxic. As a professional, I have to move on to the next case now. You know, I'm happy to leave it there. I'm glad I've helped you, if I have helped you at all. But that's as far as I'm willing to take it and move on. Why can't you just do that? Nutter.
Constantly making up excuses. Now you're saying you don't blame your mum. Now your wife's putting out a statement saying, hang on a minute, she killed our child. What do you mean?
Oh my God. Listen to what she's saying. Thank you, Sarah. I can't believe it.
You don't blame your mum.
You're fat!
You stand on our ground.
Any post with her saying those words?
7 hours ago, people want to know how you put a body back in the pool. There we go. This is the one that I want to know about. How is she going to get the body from the grave? That's what I want to know.
If you have it, send me it, please.
I would never ever say that about Adriana.
I Like, I really just can't. We've heard it several times. You liar. You absolute liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What an outrageous lie. We've literally just heard it out of your own mouth. You liar.
Young. Like, ever. I would never say I would dig up her body. I said that pool would be a permanent reminder that her
No,
body
you never. You said you'd put her back into the pool.
had been in that pool, and so they should never be able to have it. It didn't exist, Lucas. I never said it.
She did. Do you want to hear it again before we listen to this? Do you want to hear what she said again, everybody? There we go. Let's listen to what she said again. She's a liar.
Adriana will change the world and she will change life in Guyana forever, and I won't stop until she does. And when Son said today, like, we're unsure we're going to open the hotel again, you won't, because I'll make it my everyday mission to make sure that your family never have a successful business again. I will gaslight you, I will destroy you, I will talk shit about you, I'll put pictures of Adriana and Sadiq all over the place. I will put Adriana's body in the pool and I'll show people what you did. And
did you hear that?
I will make
you absolute liar. Stop lying.
Any post with her saying those words? If you have it, send me it, please.
Listen.
I would never ever say that about Adriana Young. Like, ever. I would never say I would dig up her body. I said that pool would be a permanent reminder that her body had been in that pool, and so they should never be able to have it.
Liar, liar,
it didn't
pants on
exist, Lucas.
fire.
I never said it.
Liar.
She didn't say that. She said that she
Liar.
would post pictures.
No, she never. She did not. She said pictures in the sentence before about these people, the people's names, and then she full stopped and she went on to another subject of, I will put her body into the pool.
Adriana all over the hotel. Nor that she would dig up
It's just weird spaghetti. Yeah, exactly. Thank you,
Adriana's body, because that's sickening.
Well, how else would you get it to put into the pool?
Like that. If you listen to the video again, and the videos all over the FYP, she states that she will take pictures and post it all over Guyana and the hotel.
Have you heard this?
Nothing
I
to
said
do
if
with
they opened,
Adriana
I said if they opened
there.
the hotel again and they literally were going to try and operate, I said I would make sure there were pictures of her in that pool so everyone was reminded of what had happened to her. I'll put Adriana's body in the pool and I'll show people what you did.
See, I told ya.
I will put Adriana's body in the pool and I'll show people what you did, and I will make sure every single day that you don't get the chance to reopen your business.
See?
And I will encourage local people to set fire to it every time you reopen it. I will encourage people. I will literally take it on, and I could be on wanted posters all over Guyana saying wanted for terrorism. But in my country, it's free hotel.
Right, everyone, on that note, we're done for the evening. I will keep abreast of this as well. Thank you very much for joining me. And see the way no other FYP shows had to be mentioned or clips be played. We just done an awareness live. A steady 2,000 people in the room. 70,000 diamonds on this live, plus the 30,000 from this morning. That's like 100,000 diamonds for the day. Thank you so much, everybody. I love yous all. Thank you for everything. And I'll see yous in the morning for the Cam Tomb of Miss Red. And have a lovely sleep, everybody. I know it's really hot, so try not to overheat, loves. Love yous. See you tomorrow. 105,000. Lovely. Good night. God bless everybody. See you later, loves. Bye. Thank